Hi, I'm Donna with Wild Moon Healers. With the upcoming full moon in Libra, I wanted to talk to you this week about balance. Balance isn't something that you create. It's something your body either feels safe enough to return to or it doesn't. We're still in the energy of the collective new moon, the energy that came in with the spring equinox. And this is important because this is the beginning of a new cycle, not just energetically, but biologically. This is the space where you are clearing, you're making room, resetting your rhythm to rise again. And if you've been feeling like you're in some in between, you're not where you were, but you're not quite fully stepped into where you want to be yet. You're not behind. You're in the part of the cycle where space is being created. And it can feel uncomfortable. And here's the part most people rush past. Once you clear the space, you decide what fills it. This is where dreaming comes in, and not small, play it safe, logical planning. I'm talking about dreaming that feels a little uncomfortable because it stretches you. This is the moment when your life starts to take shape again. But in order to build something new, you need balance. And this is where the Libra full moon comes in. Because Libra energy always brings us back into balance, but not in the way you might think. You can't force it, manage it, control it. This full moon reveals where you have been out of alignment with your truth. Where are you not being true to yourself? Do you feel out of alignment anywhere? Maybe in your relationships, your boundaries, your truth. This is what a Libra full moon exposes. Then it's your job to come back into balance with who you truly are, with this new awareness. Here's a universal truth. When you feel out of balance, you don't just lose that peace and calm that everyone is reaching for. You lose parts of yourself, because balance isn't just emotional or spiritual. It's biological. Your body is constantly scanning for safety on the inside. And if your body doesn't feel safe, it will choose protection over balance every time. So you can journal more, you can think more, plan more, try harder. But if your nervous system is in survival mode, alignment or balance will always feel just out of reach. So when the Libra full moon asks you to look at your life, your relationships, your boundaries, your truth, at the same time, your body is asking for something deeper. Ask yourself if you feel safe enough to be honest, and not just with other people, with yourself. Because balance isn't about being calm all the time. Peace and calm are byproducts of balance. This process is about being honest with yourself, with others. It's truth inside connection. Sometimes that looks like standing in your truth. Sometimes it looks like softening your delivery. Sometimes it looks like choosing yourself, and other times it looks like choosing the relationship. You'll know what's right for you when you feel it. That's the balance. That's the work. That's the dance. And it's not something you achieve once. It's something you return to again and again. So if you're in this space right now where Where do you start? First, pause. Before you react in any way, notice if there's any tension in your body. Your body already knows what your mind is avoiding. So take a moment and ask yourself the following question, and then wait long enough for your body to answer. The question is, am I choosing peace or am I avoiding truth? Because those are not the same things. This is the work, not fixing yourself, because you're not broken, but you can't force balance. It's the dance of learning how to come back to yourself again and again. If this resonates, this is the work I teach through lunar cycles, spirituality, nervous system awareness, and emotional healing. If you're in this space, if this is the work you want to do, just subscribe, because I'll be sharing more of this as we move through the lunar year. And if you want to know more about the Libra full moon or balance, I have the links to my 2 latest blogs in the description. The first is called The Biology of Balance, and the other is the Full Moon blog. And it's about being honest with yourself to find balance. Because this full moon reveals not just where life is out of balance, but where you've been abandoning yourself to keep peace. Because at the end of the day, balance isn't something you find. You have to return to it when you finally feel safe enough to be yourself.